Alright guys, let's talk heroes for a minute. So, with heroes, you get different classifications of them. So you get, obviously, development, which I'm not going to talk too much on today. But you get your regular heroes, which are Reaper down to Warhound. There's 7 of those. Then you got the next grade up, which is Iron Guard, Militant, and Razor, which are troop-specific for shooters, fighters, and cars. And then you get your S1 regular heroes, and then you get your S1 elite heroes. As you get into different seasons of Doomsday, you get different S heroes. So you'll get Season 1, Season 2, Season 3. And each season that you go further into Doomsday, those heroes get better. But they are not designed to replace other heroes. They're designed to add as an addition to them. So, for example, War Boss is a car hero. And you can see he has an effective range of 4 on his first skill, effective range of 5 on his other skill. So he is a back row hero. Effective range of 2. So even though he's a step up, he's not going to replace War Boss. So those two can work together. Even when you get into S2 heroes and S3 heroes, it'll do the same thing. You'll see the same pictures of people using multiple different season heroes. Let's see if I can show you what I'm talking about. So he's using 2 Season 2 heroes and then 1 Season 3 hero. So you still want to really focus on upgrading your season heroes because you'll still be using them for a long time, even in Season 3, even in Season 4. So people still use them for a long time. So there are specific heroes that are designed for back rows, and out of the regulars, there is only Dawn Guardian that is a designated back row hero. By that I mean he is the only person that has an effective range of 5 as his first skill and effective range of 5 as his back skill. Every other one has an effective range of 3 or 2. And then Shuda has 4 and 5. So in a perfect world, Dawn Guardian is the only regular hero that can be used as a back hero. Then the next up, if you don't have any Dawn Guardian, you can use Shuda, but you're going to eliminate. See, it says targets 2, effective range 4. So if you're reaching over your rows of heroes for an attack, there's 6 rows. So if he's in the back and you do 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to be missing him. Then you would have Warhound and Shoot-A-Man are your best middle row heroes. And then Destroyer, Arsenal, Reaper, and Forsaken are your front row heroes. So depending on what you get and where you place them, Dawn Guardian is a designated last, Warhound is designated second, Shoot-A-Man is designated second, Destroyer, Arsenal, Reaper, and Forsaken are designated first. Razor is a designated last or middle. The reason why I say last or middle, because he's still got that effective range 4, hits 2. Same 4 hit 2. Same with Iron Guard, I think. Yeah, Iron Guard is a last row. So Iron Guard is a designated last. You can use all these ones, but he is a designated first row. See the effective range 2, target 2. Effective range 2, target 2. So you have to watch that. So So Iron Guard is a designated last for shooters. Razor can be last or middle for cars. And then you're getting into the season heroes, so you just need to keep looking at that. So War Boss is a designated last for cars. So he's effective range 4, he only hits 1. Effective range 5, targets 3. So you just need to watch it when you're doing it. And as I said, the Flash is a front row hero. He's a front row hero. Yeah. So when you get them, you just need to look at that and how you need to set it up. So I'm going to have that's going to be my setup. So my first APC is for cars. My second APC is for shooters. And you can see how I set that up with my different heroes. Designated back row. Forsaken can be middle or back. The reason why: effective range 2, he only hits 1. So he's going to reach over 2 lines. He's going to reach over your front row and hit the first row every time. Effective range 3, he only hits 1, so he can reach every time. Getting into your development heroes, you really want to look at your hospital heroes and then your other heroes like Oil Tycoon, Foreman, Enzo. All these other heroes are really important. The Marketeer, the Frontline Medic, they're all really important. When you get them, you want to keep them. You want to keep them good. And you want to station them even if you can't upgrade them. Because when you station them, most of them, like I haven't upgraded him at all yet, but he's still at level 3, and I haven't put anything in him because he does get XP every time you use it. So with your stationing heroes, your development heroes, you want to station them even if you don't do anything with them, and then later on you deal with what you got. So I haven't got that many development heroes, but you really want to focus on them because they work for you all the time and they really will help save you on resources and stuff. On the same line of heroes, you want to look at your different attack buffs, which you'll see here under unit attributes. So on these unit attributes, they stack. There's multiple different ways you can get these unit attributes to stack. The most obvious way is with your war rooms. When you get your war rooms upgraded, this one gives me 25% vehicle might and 23% vehicle resistance. That is huge. So that war room actually supplies as much, almost as much as my fully upgraded orange hero. 25% and 23%. So I'm almost adding like an extra orange hero of both buffs just by that war room. And then on top of that, with your hero skills, I'll go back and talk about that. This 7th hero skill right here does every single line. The entire formation means all 3 rows have an extra 30% might. So that's 30% for that skill. That's 30% for that one. So now you're at 60%. And then 25% there, so that's an extra 85%. And then everybody forgets about their garrison. You want to upgrade your garrison, because when you do, you get siege defense resistance, city defender attack resistance. And so you get extra stuff for each one. So if you were to upgrade this, all the way up to 25, you get an extra 25% of siege defense resistance. That's a big addition to you. So you want to keep upgrading that. And then on top of that, come over here on your garrison hall. Tactical resistance, an extra 480. So that's another buff you're getting on top of it. Then on top of that, you go to your trap house. You get another class formation resistance, another 18%. Class formation might, another 18%. All these little areas add up really fast. So you want to focus on all these different areas of getting 18% here, getting 10% over here, getting 25% over here, and then you upgrade your hero skills. And you want to make sure, the biggest mistake a lot of people make is they'll put Razor following fighters. He only works on vehicles. Or they'll put Iron Guard doing fighters or cars. It doesn't do anything. You eliminate his entire skills. Especially with these season heroes. They all do the same thing. They all do a specific troop that they need to do. That should pretty much cover it for heroes as far as giving you a basic overview of them. You really want to look at all these different buffs and help you out with that. If you need to get more hero medals, you can use your hero tokens that you get from the hourly events. And you can buy them here, and you can get fragments. And then when you get the fragments, you combine them to get more heroes. That's how I got my first war boss. That's how I'm going to be able to awaken my war boss. So keep working on all your different heroes and upgrading them. And biggest thing is focus. This game is so big and so much info in it. You have to focus on specific areas. So I only had 3 heroes up until like a week ago, and then I started adding more heroes. You need to focus on your class APC first. Other than that, then you start moving on. So I got some different heroes I'm going to add to it, but you need to focus on your class APC first. I don't care if you only have 3 orange heroes. You need to split everything else and only upgrade those 3 orange heroes. Because if you can't defend yourself, you can't play. And that is a part of defending yourself. You have to be strong. If I have 1 strong, it'll wipe out somebody's that is 3 medium. See, he's got 9, 10, 11 heroes. Didn't matter. Mine 1 was stronger than his. And because of that, it beat him. See, he only had 2 awakened there. But what he did is he's 2 spread out. Because on his next one, he's got an awakened over here. So he spread himself out to be more equally strong, but it actually hurt him. If he would have taken Destroyer, and would have taken Forsaken, and he would have taken Militant, and Razor, and Dawn Guardian, he doesn't have them in the right order, and he would have split all those, and he would have just focused on, and he would have split Arsenal, and only focused on upgrading Reaper, Shoot-A-Man, and maybe Razor, then he would have had all 3 of those fully maxed out. And I would have lost. Instead, he lost 850,000 power, and he lost a bunch of resources. And he's wasted a bunch of hero XP getting them all upgraded. So you need to focus on specific heroes, and then when those heroes are maxed out, then you go onward from there. That is pretty much all I can think of right now. Hope that helped y'all out.